Happy Thursday. It's December 11th, 2025. It's 7:18. I'm going to check the temperature. It's currently 64 degrees. It was around 82 degrees earlier, but it was a sunny day. I haven't journaled in a couple of days. The past couple of days have been kind of nonstop. So Tuesday, I went into the office and had my one-on-one meeting with my manager. Went really well. I came home at lunch because I wanted to beat the traffic. Normally, if I stay in the office all day and go straight home from the office, if I leave at 5, it takes me probably until around 7:30 to get home because of the traffic. And mind you, my work is maybe 24 miles away from my apartment, so just the traffic is unbearable. So I left at lunch to beat all of that traffic and worked from home the rest of the day. And right after work on Tuesday, I immediately started prepping my apartment because the fire department was coming over on Wednesday to do inspections. And so I just had a few things that I needed to get done, or that I wanted to get done before anyone came over. So let's see, Tuesday I took out the trash. I folded a bunch of laundry that I had. I had like 2 loads of laundry that I had to fold and put away. What else did I have to prep? I wrote it down. Actually, I really can't remember. I can't find it. But yeah, basically, I just prepped the apartment so that if anyone came over, my apartment would be completely clean. And so Tuesday, I also have been watching Harry Potter. I know I mentioned that the last time, but I've watched the first 3 movies. And I'm loving it. It's like the best thing to have on just as background noise or to rewatch. And let's see, yesterday was busy. Yesterday I worked from home. I woke up at like 6 a.m. Like I said, the fire department was coming over yesterday, and the window for them to come over was anytime in between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. And so I wanted to get all showered and everything prior to 9 a.m. because I obviously didn't want them to show up while I was like in the middle of getting ready. So I did everything prior to 9, took a shower, teeth, hair, skin, got dressed, and worked. I logged into work at 9, and our office had a short day because we had our law firm holiday party last night, or like yesterday afternoon. And so I worked from 9 a.m. until noon. And then during my 1-hour lunch break, I did my makeup and logged back in at 1. And then I worked from 1 to 3 and quickly got dressed for the work party. Left my apartment around 3:10. And the fire department never showed up while I was here, so I'm guessing they showed up while I was gone. But they would have had a key to get in to check the fire alarms, whatever. So I left for the work party around 3:10. We had our work party at a hotel in like a banquet hall. I used to always get nervous for these types of things, but I honestly love my work's holiday parties. Like, it's something I look forward to, and so I didn't get nervous at all. I was just actually so excited. I got to the hotel close to 3:45. Showed up. Well, one thing I do get nervous about, I get nervous about seating. I'd prefer to sit next to people that I know, but by the time that I got there, everyone that I knew, they were already sat at tables that were full, and then some of the people that I knew hadn't shown up yet. So seating I always get nervous about seating. And, but anyway, it was still so much fun. I didn't actually get to sit next to many people that I wanted to sit next to, but I still had a lot of fun. I got there at 3:45, and we just kind of mingled. I ended up getting a mule mocktail. I ended up getting 2 of those. They were really good. They were super limey. And so we mingled, and once everyone had kind of gotten there, we played a few icebreaker games. One of the games was like a bingo game where the bingo board had just a bunch of like random facts, and you had to go around the room talking to people to try and figure out which of those facts applied to them. You'd have to get their signature for that fact, and whoever got the whole bingo board completed with signatures won the game. And so it was kind of like a mad dash to find all the people who the facts applied to. So that was a lot of fun. The facts that applied to me: I've never broken a bone, and I don't drink coffee. And so those were 2 of the boxes on the bingo board that I kind of signed off on for people who asked me. And another game was like facts about the law firm. There was like a set of 15 questions, and you had to answer those questions about facts of the law firm. And the first group is grouped by tables. So everyone at our table, we were trying to answer all the questions as fast as we could. Whoever finished answering all the questions first correctly won that game. I didn't win anything. Our team didn't win anything. We answered the questions fast, but we got 2 wrong. So it was still fun. And then, let's see, we all took photos, a big group photo, and then all of the teams took photos together. And then we had dinner. Dinner was really good. It was a 3-course meal. So we started off with just kind of like your basic salad. I had it with Italian vinaigrette. And then there were these freshly baked rolls with like poppy seeds on the top. And there were little like balls of butter. The butter was so good. I could have had just the rolls all night. And then I opted for the filet mignon dinner. So it was a filet mignon with like I don't know what kind of sauce it was, but it had mushrooms and like a brown sauce glaze type thing on the filet mignon. And then a truffle mashed potato. So good. The texture was amazing. And then we had broccolini on the side. And then I was so full after that. I just really wanted to go home at that point. But I stuck around because the law firm partners for our office, we have 2 current partners and 1 who just retired last year, but he still came to the party. And so the 3 of them went up and gave their little end of the year speeches, and we had champagne. I opted for apple cider, and we had like a little toast. It was so cute. And after that, we were all served cheesecake with like a raspberry, cranberry, it's almost like a jam type thing, like a raspberry cranberry sauce. It was good, but I was so full. I had 1 or 2 bites of it and couldn't finish it. I would have loved to have taken it home, but that's okay. It was delicious, but definitely a fun night. I ended up leaving there around 7:15. I ended up sitting next to the main partner at our law firm, so that was kind of funny. I ended up talking to him about his children and if he had any pets, and it turns out he and his wife foster dogs, and so they own 2 dogs because both dogs were foster fails. And oh man, it was just a lot of fun. I've never really spoken to him on like a personal level. He's usually just been my boss or the attorney I'm working for. So I enjoyed the night, but I was definitely ready to leave. I was full, and it was just, it went way longer than I was anticipating. But it was still fun. And then from there, I drove to my mom's, and we watched Survivor. Next week's the finale. I'm so excited. I love Christina, Rizzo, Soph, and I like Savannah. I'd be fine if Savannah won, but I am really rooting for Soph, Christina, or Rizzo to win. Wait, who left? I think Steven. Did Steven get voted out? Yeah, I think Steven got voted out. So I'm super excited for the finale. I watched every season of Survivor since it came out. Like, I've been watching Survivor since I was 9. So it's probably my all-time favorite show. Let's see. I was talking to my coworker yesterday at the party, and we were talking about how, like, as adults, it's so difficult to make friends. It's so easy to make friends when you're, like, in high school and in college, because you see those people almost daily. It's, like, routine, and it's convenient. You show up for class, and you see them. And then once you become an adult, yeah, you can meet friends through, like, work, but work friendships are, like, it's not the same because, well, I don't know. You can make good friends through work, but in my experience, I make good friends, but I don't keep those friendships if I leave, you know? So it's difficult with that. But finding friendships as an adult after school, especially when you move away, that's been my biggest struggle. Like, I don't have a solid group of friends right now. So, we were talking about it, and she just moved to a new city as well. And I asked her, like, we were just kind of talking about that. And she has made a group of girlfriends by going to a book club, which makes me think I need to try and look up a book club in my area, because that sounds like the perfect place. I'm not, like, a big drinker, and so, like going to the bar and, like, meeting people that way has never really appealed to me because I'm not big on drinking, and, like, I don't even know if I'd want to meet solid friends who consistently go to the bar, you know? Like, I feel like I'd have to go somewhere consistently to meet people, but I wouldn't want to be friends with people who consistently go to the bar, if you get what I mean. Like, I'm fine with my friends drinking, but I don't know if I'd want to be friends with someone who goes to the bar every Saturday night, you know? So I've just really struggled with that, but book club could be the answer. So I definitely want to look into that. And let's see. After Survivor, I was so tired last night after Survivor. Yeah, once we watched Survivor and it was over, I knew it was time to go home. My mom was tired. She immediately went to bed after I left, and I drove home and immediately went to bed. I didn't have the energy to journal or anything. And then today I woke up, at 7:15. And I just really relaxed in bed for like an hour. And then around 8:15, I just did kind of like the normal thing, getting ready for work on a work from home day. And the only thing I did last night was just took off my makeup with like face wipes. So this morning before work, I really washed my face. And we had our team meeting this morning. So I just kind of spruced myself up for that. No makeup, but just looking, I wanted to like look fine otherwise, So I got ready for that and then started work around 8:25. We had our meeting at 10 and that went well. It's like a 30-minute meeting, kind of brief. And then worked until I think noon. Took a whole hour lunch and just relaxed. I did dishes and then worked until close to 5. And what I've been listening to all day, I've gotten really into watching reaction videos of people who are listening to Taylor Swift's new album for the first time. So I had that on while I was working. And then when I logged off, I ordered some dinner. I ended up getting Wingstop. I don't know if anyone else can relate, but Wingstop always sounds better than it actually tastes. I'll crave Wingstop, and like it sounds so good when I think about it, and then I get it, and it never lives up to what I wanted it to be, So I got Wingstop. I got 8 wings and the corn with some ranch. And I think I ate like 3 of the wings. I had all the corn. I do love their corn, the Cajun seasoning corn. So good with their ranch. So I had that. And oh my gosh. Yeah, lunchtime. I relaxed and was watching TikToks. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I cried 8 different times at like different TikToks. These TikToks were so sad. There was one, oh my gosh, if anyone wants to cry, there's a poem about a 2-headed calf by, who is it? Let me find it. Something Gilpin. 2-headed calf poem. It's by Laura Gilpin. I'm going to read it. It might make me cry again. Tomorrow when the farm boys find this freak of nature, they will wrap his body in newspaper and carry him to the museum. But tonight he is alive and in the north field with his mother. It is a perfect summer evening, the moon rising over the orchard, the wind in the grass, and as he stares into the sky, there are twice as many stars as usual. I just thought that was so beautiful and sad, and the music that was playing on the TikTok just killed me. I cried so hard. And then there were others. But yeah, that really took it out of me. I don't know what's going on, but I was like very emotional during lunch today. And now I finished dinner. And I don't know what I want to do for the rest of the night. I don't have any shows to watch. Love Island isn't on. Oh my gosh, something I'm excited for. The Taylor Swift documentary coming out tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. 2 episodes come out. But I have to wait until work because I'm watching it with my mom. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do tonight. But I'm super happy because my entire apartment is like so clean. Because I cleaned it all for the fire department inspection yesterday. So I'm just enjoying doing nothing in my clean apartment with my Wingstop that I didn't even really like that much. So that's fun. But yeah, I'm just going to relax for the rest of the night. Oh, I could start the 4th Harry Potter movie. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that and play some more Animal Crossing. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So, I will talk to you tomorrow. Let me know how your day was, how your week's going. Tomorrow is Friday. The week is coming to an end. Can't wait. And then this weekend, we are going Christmas shopping. Got to get a lot done, but it's going to be fun. I can't wait. So yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.